Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Road to Gold. We are playing Kill Confirmed on Piazza with the AK, and we are going from level 1 to 31 till it's gold, baby. And that was stupid, and I apologize. So that's out of the way. I go 22 and 12 in this game, and nothing spectacular. So the gameplay is just backdrop to me bitching about COD again. And this is a little bit different than my video where I did the DLC overview and I bitched for about 50 minutes about how bad COD is. This is me wanting to explain some of the things that I said in that video because I was actually angry, and it wasn't because of the because I got killed by Rez or whatever anyone wants to believe. I was getting angry because I feel as though an old friend is being punched in the face repeatedly, and while they're laying on the ground begging for help, and the guy standing over him, and then he takes his nuts out of his pants and he sticks it in their mouth. And that's how I feel. That's what I feel like is being done to COD. I have been playing COD since World at War was the big one, and I bought COD 4 and I bought World at War at the same time. And World at War was the one I played the most. It's just there were like back then there was two players. There was the COD 4 players and there was the World at War players, and I liked both. Don't get me wrong. I love COD 4. But World at War was my game. That's the one that I fell in love with. That's the COD game that I was the biggest fan of. And if it sounds like I'm out of breath, I am. This is the third time I've tried to record this commentary. The first time I didn't like how it turned out. The second time, the program that I used to record my commentary actually just shit the bed on me. And this is the third time, so. But I won't get into lag comp. We all know what lag comp, how bad lag comp is. It's game breaking. That term gets thrown around a lot, but lag compensation is game breaking. It makes the game unplayably unfun, and it's really horrible. It's really super bad, and it see it. I can't. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know if I'm gonna finish this series out. I've gotten to like episode 13. My AK is not gold yet, but I just don't know if I can play this game anymore. It's so horrendously bad. I mean, I paid $50 extra too for stupid fucking COD Elite, and this game is so bad. This game is so bad. It's broke. This game is so broke in so many ways. Lag compensation alone makes it unplayable. But let's get into what I really wanted to talk about, and I kept trying to get into and running out of time with the last two commentaries I tried on this. And that is the overpowered weapons, the ACR, where you see right there. That guy is obviously a bitch because he has a gold ACR. Now let me start this off by saying you are more than welcome to use any gun in any way that you want. That's the beauty of this video game. You paid for it. You can play any way you want to. You can camp in a corner with a noob tube and a shotgun for all I give a shit. You have that right. That is your right as a COD player and as a person who purchased the game. Okay? Now let me get that out of the way right now. That being said, you don't have any skill. So after the game, stop talking trash, cause you're garbage. You're what I like to call these people are COD bitches, and it's been the same since World at War with the MP40. If you used the MP40 at World at War, you were a COD bitch. Now you were more than welcome to use that gun. You were more than welcome to use that gun. But if you use that gun, you had no skill. And see, I'm about to get killed a second time by the same dude. Watch, right here. He's going to pop up over the wall. And he's sitting there camping with the gold ACR. He has no skill. But, more than likely, at the end of this game, he thinks he's the shit. He thinks he's just the fucking bomb. That guy that just hit me with a nude tube probably thinks the same thing. Like, oh, damn, fucked him up. And that's what annoys the piss out of me. It's not the way you play. It's the way you're like, oh well, I'm beast at this game. No, you're not. You're not. You're not. If you use a Type 95, you are not beast at this game. If you use an ACR, you are not beast at this game. If you use a Kimbo machine pistols of any kind, you are not beast at this game. You are using the overpowered weaponry to your advantage, and good for you. Continue doing it. But know that you are garbage. I mean, just that's just how it is. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. And this game is old. I played this game probably 2-3 weeks ago, so it's not like I'm watching it and I'm just getting pissed off. So I don't want you to think that either, because a lot of people will be like, "Oh, well, you're just pissed because you're getting wrecked in this game," and that's not the case. The case of the matter is that if you use any of the overpowered weapons in this game, then you're garbage. I mean, that's just how it is. I'm sorry. You might get a huge score, but in the eyes of players that don't use those weapons because, on principle or whatever you want to call it, thinking, I don't even know how to put it because it sounds stupid because it's a game, but there's a lot of people in the Call of Duty community that don't use these weapons because because they are overpowered. They are crappy weapons. Like, watch this. This guy just comes out spraying and just cuts me in half with those Kimbo M9s. And that right there, he has no skill. He just has more firepower. And like I said, more power to him. Keep doing it. If that's what gets you kills, then keep doing it by all means. But don't, at the end of the game, just keep your mouth shut. Don't say anything. Don't be like, oh, look at my score, because your score doesn't mean shit. Okay, that's just how. If you're gonna use those weapons, then come to terms with the fact that your score isn't gonna mean shit at the end of the game. That's just the way it is. Sorry. But I had to go off. I had to say something about that because that's bothered me in every COD game. Is people using the most overpowered weapons in the game, thinking that they are just freaking optic level players. That they are, going to be the next big thing. That they're going to be sponsored by Dr. Pepper or something, and you're not. Because the guys who get sponsored by Dr. Pepper and the guys who get sponsored to play the COD are not using the Type 95. Those guys are not using, the akimbo weapons and stuff. They do for fun because they can wreck with them, but they're not, in a competition, they're not picking those guns. You know what I mean? They're using guns that actually take skill to showcase what they can do in this game. So, but like I said, more power to you. Do what you do, baby. That's what I always say about these games is do what you do. Camp. Sit there with your ACR. Sit there with your Type 95 and just camp it out, baby. Just do it. But don't say anything at the end of the match. Don't try and act like you're better than anybody because you're garbage. You're absolute trash. But so there you go. That's the price you pay for using those guns. Is that you're more than welcome to. You don't have to, someone saying, oh, put the Type 95 away. Don't put the Type 95 away. Take it out and shove it down the guy's throat who told you to put it away and pull the trigger. But know that kill doesn't mean shit to anyone but you. Okay, so don't, at the end of the match, don't sit there and talk shit for 20 minutes about how badass you are, because everyone knows you're not. And now my rant about these guns is over, and so we'll see you on the next one. I hope you guys are enjoying these. Let me know. Give me some feedback, and yeah, love you.